1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, everyone out there in Banjo Land, Mike Hedding here. Today I've got the old fiddle tune, Old Joe Clark. I've seen a lot of melodic style banjo arrangements of this, but I decided to focus on more of a scrug style arrangement this time. So we're going to talk about adapting a fiddle melody to kind of the scrug style right hand roll so you can keep some of the drive and the bluegrass banjo style that we all know and love. Got my capo up on capo 2, so I'm up in the key of A, even though we're playing out of the key of G. And I'm going to break down the whole tune note for note for you and then show you a bunch of backup stuff you can do. Alright, here's Old Joe Clark. Alright, so here's the first two measures of Old Joe Clark. Let me play it and then I'll break it down. One more time. Alright, so here's the pickup. Let's break down the song. Here's measure 1. We're starting with a crude kind of pickup on beat 2. We're just actually going to do just a pinch. I kind of like doing these for the bluesy songs, so we're actually just going to count 1, and then we're going to pinch on beat 2. I'm pinching the 5th string and the 1st string. So it's kind of like a little pop. So 1, 2, 3. So what I'd recommend is count on beat 1 and 3, or count them all if you need to, but 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do a 2-3 hammer out on the 2nd string on beat 4. So I'm bringing my thumb down to the 2nd string of my thumb of my right hand down to the 2nd string, and I'm doing a hammer on with my 1st and 2nd fingers on 2 and 3 on the 2nd string, 2nd and 3rd fret. So that whole measure sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and okay, now here's measure 2. We're going to roll forward. Let me play measure 2 and then I'll play them together. So you're starting on the 5th string. One more time. Here's measure 2. So you're basically going to start with your 2nd finger down on the 3rd fret. You're going to keep it down from that hammer on from measure 1. And I'm going to start rolling forward. 5th string, 2nd string. Then I'm going to put my 1st finger of my left hand up to the 2nd fret of the 1st string. And then I'm going to play one more 5th string. So we're going. So thumb, index, middle, thumb. And then I'm going to reach my 3rd finger, my ring finger of my left hand, and grab the 3rd fret of the 1st string. And I'm playing that with the middle finger of my right hand. And then I'm going to take that finger off, and I'm going to pinch the 2nd fret of the 1st string and the open 5th string. So that whole measure sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Those last two are quarter notes, so give those a full beat. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. We're going to use this lick a lot, so let's practice this one a few times. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. One more time. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Keep your left hand down except for your 3rd finger. You know, don't lift everything off when you start changing notes. Keep everything down. That'll help you connect the tones. Okay, here's measure 1 and 2 together. So we're counting, remember. 1, and then we pinch on beat 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4. And the melody part there is just. So we're doing open 1st string, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, back to the 2nd fret, and then open. So that's the first melody of the first part. So we're just rolling into that. So instead of just playing the open 1st string like we could, we're rolling into that note On the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, it's the same as your open 1st string. So we're just kind of making it a little banjo sounding. So if you're not hearing, this is a good song to kind of practice bringing out a melody on the 1st string. You're going to kind of have to accent those notes with your middle finger of your right hand. Okay, so one more time. Here's 1 and 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Okay, here's measure 3. We're going to do open 1st string. And then we're going to bring our 1st finger of our left hand down to the 1st fret of the 2nd string. And we're going to pinch the 2nd and 1st string together. And then we're going to take our left hand off and pinch open 2nd string and open 1st string. So that sounds like this. So just quarter notes. 1, 2, 3. So those are our first 3 beats, and then we're going to go back into our 2-3 hammer-on the 2nd string. And that's actually going to pick us back up into the opening melody phrase again. So here's the melody of the measure 3. So it's just open 1st string, 1st fret on the 2nd string, and then open 2nd string. And we're just filling it up with some pinches. You can take those pinches out too if you don't like those. You can just go. Okay, so after we do those 3 pinches, then we bring our thumb of our right hand back down to the 2nd string, and we do that 2-3 hammer-on again. And then we're going back into our opening melody phrase. This is the same as measure 2. So same right hand, same left hand.